Where is my chat page? Also, sorry guys for starting a little bit late today. Um, Let me drop the Discord link in as well. If you're watching this post, just skip a couple minutes in, and then once you see it's on the start screen, I'll give you the brief rundown of what we're going to be doing today. Oh man, I wish there was a live chat on this page. I hate the studio created a new one. It's not. I'm trying to get used to it. So if there's some problems you see, just let me know. But I never know if I'm doing events or a stream, like. And plus when I comment in there, it doesn't have the right thumbnails and stuff like that. Yeah, see, it takes like, there's some sort of delay on it. It's not too much of a delay on the stream, but if anybody was wondering. Alright, so we're almost there. Now we just gotta wait for this little load thing to go, and then I'll turn on my sound. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's up guys, this is Claude from Chicago, and today we are playing City Skylines stream number 2 on New Chicago. And today, our goals is to work a little bit more in the Asian Peninsula. Or the Asian continent, sorry. I'm not sure what entirely I want to do, but I do know that I want to pack some more people into China so you can get a bigger population. Currently, China has roughly 6,000 people. Also, I might want to put this as an underground highway so we don't actually have to see these problems here. And we would have a little bit more room to build as well within Russia, and this is Mongolia, but we're going to count that as China. There is an elevator roundabout, yes, so we're going to have to keep that there, but everything else can go underground. But the goals for today's stream would be to, get more people into China and do a little bit of farming in Russia up here, because they have some very fertile land to grow anything on. So let's take a minute and pause it, and let's do this expressway real quick. Some of it is obviously gonna have to stay above ground, like these connection runoff points, but anything from like here can be ran underground, and we don't really need a big expressway, which I think was currently there. We can just do a 2-lane expressway, which would be our best sort of bet. And then we could just run that to here. Obviously, we need to fix that because none of that went underground. None of that went underground. So let's retry that. Let's go back underground. And we'll go right about here. Then we can delete this. And then continue that to pull it up to there. And that looks pretty decent to me. Well, I guess it's a little bit more room to build. Not much more, but everything matters when the map's this size. Like, there's not even a population of more than 10,000 people, and pretty much our two biggest continents are almost taken up. Africa's technically the biggest continent, but in this game, Russia is the biggest one, biggest state as well, or I mean country. Let's continue a little bit. We're gonna need to go this way, curve this a little bit, and we're gonna need to go down underground, and then we're going to go forward, so like right about here, and then hook this up onto this, and boom, there we go. It's an underground expressway with no faults yet. There's currently a railroad line that goes under the ground, as well as there's another railroad line here. As well as in Europe too, there is an underground, what would you call it, expressway. So we can work a little bit on that. Here, I don't want to I don't want to hide everything, at least underground. We could do this one, cut this out, and make that underground, and then here. But I need to keep the elevator roundabouts above ground, and this has to stay as well. Maybe the railroad lines can go underground, just so we can get the maximum amount of room, but we could figure that out also later as we go. So let's press play again. Now let's take a look at our garbage. Our garbage is doing good. I think these people were complaining over here just because of the sheer distance that they had to travel. And that was kind of a problem. We also have these power lines up here, which we don't really need at this point. Well, we still do, yes. But we needed to connect to here. We just need one connection. Obviously, that would mean China and Russia would have to touch, or something would have to be built pretty close to it. It's the only problem with the underground expressways is we're not going to be able to check the traffic flow too greatly. Obviously, we can, but just not going to be great. Oh yes, and I also have all the DLCs, so there is a bike path from Russia to India, actually. So you can ride your bike all the way down there. And India is pretty much just a big factory at this point. China, we're trying to get some people in. Okay, so I'm not really sure about all these countries down here, these little ones. Because technically they're countries. I'm not really going to care about them too much, so sorry if you live in one of those countries. My Americanism is just going to plow you over with some roads. It's not like I could do too much anyways within this area. And there you go, your home just has been turned into a road. Actually, let's do a four-way road so we can kind of like match this theme going on over here. The only problem is there's going to be a lot of cancer and sick people within China and India because of the pollution that is going on right next to it. But we need it at our factory somewhere, so sorry guys, you got to take one for the team, but we do appreciate it. Let's try to get this at maximum efficiency. Like in real China, it is max efficiency with the people laws, which is good. So, but they have like their ground maximally efficientized. And yeah, obviously, like I said a couple minutes ago, this is not all China, but it is close enough. So we can extend this a little bit, get a little bit of extra room within here, squeeze a couple extra inches out, right? And we'll upgrade this road here. And then we will run some by streets through here so people can kind of like drive through. Bypass roads. We'll delete this because this one's just Bulldoze is B. Hey, what's up? What's up, Solcher? That's how you say it? What's going on? Today we're working on the China map here. We are working on the China Peninsula, or the Asian Peninsula, whatever you would like to call it. We're going to be getting a little bit more people inside of China right now. Obviously, this isn't all China, but we are pretending it is, realistically. We do have some water connections here. We have some water connections here, which that's good. We're going to need, let's take a look at our pollution, because we don't want our Chinese citizens getting sick, which some of them will be, like this guy right here, and these buildings here. I'm not sure what's a great way to get rid of pollution off the top of my head. I know there is a way. I think it's just by trees will soak up the pollution, and then they'll die, and then they'll continue dying. But it won't let them grow, so we might want to throw some trees down. Or we can add in some commercial and make it like a buffer zone for the pollution. So there is a little bit of room before people die. Oh, this is an office, so that's what I had set up. We had offices within China. You like City Skylines? Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am. Yes, I've been playing City Skylines since December, and on my old channel, Claude or Chicago Center Gaming, we had, I think the total amount of views were like 2,000 people watched the whole series live. I know like a lot of people aren't watching today because it's Tuesday and it's in the morning, but I don't have school today, so I want to come out here and do a little stream for you guys. Yes, no, I do like it. I have clocked in, I don't know if that's popping up on your screen right now. I have clocked in 12 hours the past 2 weeks and 164 hours in total. And I just bought most of the DLC. I had some of it before. Do I play with the DLC? Yeah, I bought some of it before. But now I have a majority. I think I have all the DLC, to be quite honest with you. Is there a way I could check within game? I don't want to like leave the whole thing out. I have a lot of mods as well. Yeah, we have all the DLC. About 100% sure of that. Yeah, because everyone wanted me to get some of it. And usually, yeah, more people will be watching, but it is school time. So, a lot of people are in the school. And yesterday was President's Day as well, so most of them are not off back-to-back days. Yes, I do play with unlimited money. I currently, yeah, I'm negative $23,000 in debt. But yeah, I usually don't play with unlimited money. We're doing this kind of like this. What did you call it? Yeah, the world map. Sorry, I didn't even know what it was called. The world map, and I'm not going to try to get legit money because it would be a little too hard for us to grow. So yeah, usually I don't play with it on when we do a real city. We're going to start some real cities up in the near future. But for now, we don't. And also we need a little bit of offices here so we can stop that pollution going as well. Yes, the world map, yeah. There's some cool Easter eggs around the map. Like there was this, the Wall of China here, which some of it does still exist as well. But yeah, it's pretty lit, if I do say so myself. And also, we could probably, to be quite honest with you, we could probably just dezone this section here so we can make this a 1 a, what would you call, a one-way road, just so more people can, so more traffic can flow a little bit easier. I wish there was a four-way, one-way road. Maybe you could do a 6-lane. And then this oil power plant we don't need anymore. And then we'll go to our prison, or not our prison mod, our presidential traffic mod, and we'll turn that on and make these guys drive as fast as you would like down these streets. That's totally fine with me, as long as you don't hurt yourself. And also, we should probably make them drive as fast as they want down this road as well, because we put that as an underground highway a little bit earlier today. Kim Jong yes, right here. Right here. I don't know if you see this. I wish there was a way I could keep those little title things up, but here's North and South Korea on the map. And they both have guns pointed at each other quite well. The guy who made this map actually installed those guns. I didn't do that. Which is pretty lit. And I think there's a couple other Easter eggs as well within the map. Like, I think, well, there was Chernobyl over here, and we did build a nuclear power plant over it. Because it was kind of a big building that was there. China is starting to fill up. We're going to just call Mongolia China as well, and get that filled in right here, because these trees kind of outline the countries. Well, they do, at least. But the only way we could really get there for to get some more room is probably be our best bet would be to go underground within this area. Would you say? So let's go underground, and then we'll have to come back above ground right about here, just so we could try to map. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Beautiful. And then we'll make like a little loop-to-loop there. Get some more high residential in here. People might be upset because it's really like loud here. So we might have to, in the future, add in some more, what would you call, barriers. Sound barriers. Have you... I do not have a zoo yet. I do not have a zoo yet, no. We might build a zoo. I don't know where the world's biggest zoo is. I'm trying to keep it like sort of realistic, I guess you could say, within the kind of map. Try to keep some realistic things. I'm not sure if I'm not sure where the biggest zoo in the world would be. If there was a biggest zoo in the world, that's where we would place it. Oh, we could like legitly, you know, now that you say that, we could like legitly build a zoo in Africa and put like the elephants and the lions and the giraffe and stuff like that in this here. Oh yes, you must have missed the last stream. We have a huge ore industry here in Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Kyrgyzstan, Iran, and Saudi Arabia, and Yemen, and Oman. We have this right here. This was kind of a funny first episode to do. First stream. We got the American flags over here. It's literally all oil. The guy did actually a really great job, whoever created this map, by listing actually where all the oil was within real life. Thanks for appreciating that, my guy. Yeah, this is my, well, I think at the end of today, most of the normal people that watch the stream aren't here because they're at school, obviously, but today, within about 30 minutes this will be my most played game within Steam. So I'm very happy because most of you guys come out and support the streams. But yeah, a little bit. I think in about an hour from now, this will be my most played game on Steam, which is gonna be lit. Previously, it was Rome Total War. We did play a little bit of that yesterday, just to try to keep the gap back. It's like T-Series' gap with PewDiePie. Don't know if you're a fan or not, but he's lit. Let's get some offices down here as well, and then we can get some high residential within inside of this, like this new circle. Nice town. Nice China. Thank you. China's beautifully growing. We could get some industry. We could get this industry back here. I'm not sure how good it's gonna really work, but we could try. Also, we should probably try to fix some of our traffic problems as well. I think our expressway is actually doing pretty decent. Just the getting on part is not the decent part, if you could tell. A lot of people want to get over to this middle lane, it looks like, and turn down our expressway. Which is kind of weird, to be quite honest with you. I don't know why they want to go there and get into that. Not entirely sure. Let's try to draw some lines, just so we can try to keep these people moving on to the expressway a little bit easier to go through. So like right here, you could take a right or go straight. And here you could take a right or go straight as well. Yeah, that's not really realistic. I understand that, but just so we can get the traffic flow to go through would be greatly appreciated. And then this can go here. Kind of messed that one up. Let's redraw that one right here. This is the presidential edition mod. Within Sims, not within Sims, but you can get it on the Steam Workshop for free. I definitely would recommend you guys doing that. The real China is not so beautiful. Have you been to China? Well, I don't think unless you live there, I don't think you've been there. Yeah, I try to make it pretty nice, just so if people from China do watch this eventually, they can enjoy the beautiful. And India is pretty much just a factory, so sorry. Oh, the problems up here are, I think it was called pollution collector or floating floating garbage collector. Lessens water pollution. A floating building must be placed on water. So let's get some of these floating pollution things up here, because there's some feces water down here. I think that might be actually at the bottom of the sea, but just in case, we'll put some extra ones there. I think we might also be emitting pollution in this area, so I do have some of those up as well. I don't want the sea to be all brown. Let's take a look at this traffic. The traffic seems to be flowing actually a lot easier now, which is great. And let's oh, these already do have these in place. There are some sort of problems here with just people getting off of the expressway. It looks like the problem is here. Most people are trying to take a left, it looks like. So we could make this also another one-way road, but that would force people to go around. Or we can have more people turn in different lanes by making this a 6-lane road here. I'm not sure. We can maybe make this a 6-lane road, just like right here, and then have more people have the opportunity to turn. You have water problems in your town? Oh, do I? Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you so much. I completely forgot. The water's availability is just low. Let's build this at Russia as well. Get some more water up in here. Hey, what's up, Marcel? Didn't know you're streaming. Make the route 66. Which one? This expressway? We could do that for you. Yeah, I posted it in the Discord last night. Oh, look I got an achievement as well. Naming an expressway. Sweet. Yeah, I posted in the Discord a little bit last night for me, early this morning for you. I'm just going to play for about an hour, maybe 2 today. Not too long, maybe an hour and a half. Because I'm just trying to get... This is going to be my #1 game, Marcel, and you're going to see it in about 30 minutes. This will be my #1 game. Oh, I think he means the American one. Yeah, we can make it American one as well. Let's just rename this one the Route 66. So you do have something named within the street. Oh, also Marcel, I did not download any of the add-ons within the game yet. If I just give this no names, yeah, it gives it a random name. We could just run a street expressway across, which would not be realistic. But we gotta do what RT did, sorry. We gotta drain one of these oceans out. No, we're not gonna do that. But this series is gonna be our little mini series until we create a city within the future. Japan's looking fine. China, I think, is almost maximally filled in. We could add in like another street or two to fill it in. Like right here would be like the last street that we would be lastly be able to build in. If that makes sense. Fill in a little bit of high res there, and hopefully that'll fix itself out. Oh, we could paste in a little bit here as well along this main road. Just trying to get this maximum efficiency. And we also have no parks as well. Do I have a bus? No, I do not. I do not have a bus, but I do have a bike path. So you can ride your bike from Russia to India. I think you ride all the way to India. And Marcel called me out for not having Japan named, so we will be doing that. That's why he is here. Call me out. I obviously haven't named everything yet because I'm not going to even bother naming the North American Peninsula yet because we're not even over there yet. And we could, you know what, we could take World Edit and we could pencil in Japan. Not now. I do not have any buses, no. Is there public transportation at all? I think the only public transportation is, to be quite honest with you, none of it. We could get a railroad connection up, yes. We don't have anything right now. I know in Europe it will be strictly monorail, for sure. Europe will be strictly monorail. China might want to be monorail as well. I think our best bet would probably be to do monorail and then have just this one train line that goes across, as well as America and South America. Let's do a little bit of that. we're not going to have like this huge elaborate system, which we probably should, now that I think about it. Maybe you could do that in Trashixstan. Have a monorail, because we do have unlimited money on. And you wonder why there's traffic problems. Well, there's also, well, I guess that is a problem. I did, there's not too many traffic problems. I just did the, what's it called? The President's Edition. I got all the traffic off of this road. I think just people getting on and off is now the problem. Yeah, but we could do a little monorail station, like the little transportation hub sort of thing. I'm not trying to do buses, but we'll build this in Trashixstan. Sorry, Trashixstanians. Let's do a monorail station. If you didn't see the previous series, Marcel and Airjit literally told me how to build this, and after they told me how to build this, I never was the same man again. So this is what we pretty much do. So we build a couple, you know, roads here. All right, makes a lot of traffic problems as well, but we're not many people are going to be coming down here in Trashixstan anyways. It is a big chunk of land, but it is kind of needed for this system. And then we pretty much put some monorail systems here. All right, so we have 5 of them. Then we take our beautiful, what's it called, pathways, and then we go down and we come up like so, run this across the street to here, then we come back down like so, and then now from here, guys, oh, that didn't go down. And from here on, your pedestrians will walk across this pathway and then come down, and we'll use this. For now, we're not going to do that. We're just going to have them walk across the street because there's literally no cars in this area. But once we get there, we can ban them from walking across the streets. And then now we pretty much do this. There's a lot of stuff on the ground, so this might be one of the biggest challenges that I've ever done. But we're going to need first a China loop and then maybe a Russian loop, and we might have a train station that will bring them to here, or another monorail line that will bring them straight to here. Yeah, where are you from? Schuster? And that's how you would say that. Sorry, my guy, if I messed your name up. You'll learn quickly that I can't say names very well. Marcel's from Germany, so sorry, Marcel. Told him. We'll have so we'll have the first one come to here and go through India. A little hookup like right there, and then we need one through China as well. There's a lot of residential in here, so we'll have our first one. I don't know. We'll have our first one like here. It's kind of hard to do. We'll have one there, and then we'll have, ooh, yeah, it might be a little bit hard because that's an underground thing as well. We'll have one there, and then we'll have that bend a little bit, come through here, and then come to here. A little people are getting upset, understandably, because they were living in a house or had a building, and now it's gone. So we'll go out a little bit, and then we might have to go down one more slope, go under this expressway to here, and then come up. Alright, that's beautifully connected. Is that touching the streets underground? No. Okay. And then we just need to connect that up to there. From here, we could just have this actually easily curve into this area right here, and then this can come down to here, go under this expressway or whatever this railroad line is. I think it's a railroad line, and then come back up to normal underground height, like right about here, and then connect up like so. Not the best, this straightest line. We could try to fix that. Aw, dang it. Now he knows. Maybe I pranked you. Facts. Facts, Marcel. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream today. For sure. Because I have a couple things to do. But it's still going to be not like extremely short, so. Let's bend this way and connect it up like that. Oh, that looks pretty decent. And then we'll get our metro lines like this. One will come down like that to here, to here, to here, to here, and then we'll go right back. And we'll call this one China once we get this up. Beautiful. Call this China. And we will make it a red line as well. Because China's red, communist red. And then from here, we'll draw an underground line that goes to here. And then this will be the India line. We'll bend this in like so. And then we will take our little things and plan out some stops like so. And then we'll go back and beautiful. India, and India's national colors are what? Darker green, I think, realistically. And he's from a German-speaking country as well. Know it. I don't know if he's still here or not. Are you still here, my guy? Maybe he's from Berlin as well. Oh yes, and today's stream is kind of equating because I will not be streaming this Thursday at our regular day, so today is our Thursday stream, so sorry Marcel if you were waiting for Thursday. But we'll be continuing some of this stuff back on the weekend. And if you're watching this post, I think our next stream will actually be Friday. I'm going to be taking a Wednesday and Thursday off because, well, Thursday I can't stream for sure, and then tomorrow, I'm not set on streaming right now. And my cat is literally right next to me. We got a kitten a couple months ago, and he really wants me to scratch his head right now. He's like rubbing all over me. It's like, bro, I'm streaming for our boys, you know. At least he's not grabbing my headset right now. Let's see. There are people here. Let's ban the people from walking across the street for now. Because I want people to oh, my cat just tried to jump on my lap and he fell. Oh, sorry, Mr. Malone. That's a solid L for you, my guy. We'll ban them going from this way. So that if they want to walk across the street this way, that's fair. I'll let them. Because then they can get out and go somewhere else. Maybe we should... Like, okay, maybe these should be banned from walking across the street. And then they would have to use the walking path. Oh, I did not mean to pause the game. And I think they could walk across the street over here. Right? Yeah, they can. Just at the top one, and then everyone else will be using this little thing. We'll wait a couple minutes, see how this is working. But it looks like right now there are, like, that's about 10 people. There's only 2 lines set up currently, so... Can't expect too many people to be using it as of right now. We do not have one in Russia as well, but I think we're going to start setting up some sort of train lines, or like, what would you call it, like a train station, right? We'll have a train station here, And then this train station will have a underground terminal. Or an underground walking pathway to here so people can get onto the thing. And this could be some sort of a problem. I'm not gonna lie, because we will be running cargo trains and personnel trains on this. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll have our first. Right now, this is gonna make us lose money, I guess you could say. We'll have one more train lane that goes from here to here, and we won't have a train lane that runs down to here, because I don't want to mess up our cargo trains. This will be our cargo train line right here. And then everything, the rest down this rail will be our what's it called? Passenger trains. And we'll have a train that goes to about Poland, and then Germany, France, Spain, and the rest of Europe will have underground metros. Oh, I thought you were a kitten. I thought you were a dog person. Hashtag unsubscribe or stars. Marcel, just because I have a kitten doesn't mean that I don't like dogs. That doesn't mean I don't like dogs. See, the cool thing about cats is cats are like, obviously, you probably know, like bred from you know, originally they were like part lion and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And there's the smaller cats. So I like to think that, you know, my cats are like little lions, because some of them, like this kitten, like literally can smell something across the room. That's just also animal instinct. But I like to think of them like as a little lion. Oh, I forgot, these pathways cannot go underground. So maybe we can't do that. Why is there a one-way road in France? You have to choose one. Oh, bro. Bro. This is the underground expressway. I didn't really know where I wanted to, like, just connect it up or just have ons and offs once we get here. We're going to work on, for sure, we're going to work on Europe next stream, which would probably be Friday or Saturday, so we can get a majority of people to come back and watch. But we'll work on that later. Oh, that might be a problem for our metro station as well, so maybe these might actually have to go underground a little bit farther. So let's actually delete this. I would rather have, I think, maybe, I don't know if we should rather have our roads underground farther or our metro lines underground farther. That makes sense. Deeper, because I'm not entirely sure if that would be good. Because traffic is always the most used no matter what, it seems like. Let's take a look at our thing. The Spain Expressway is good. Green. There is problems within China and India of transportation, but a lot of them are just going to this. The cargo ships, mostly exporting cargo, not putting cargo in, just like in real life. Because a lot of stuff is made in China. Oh yes, I did say I wanted, so we did fill out China pretty well. There's might be a spot I missed or two putting it in. As also there is a fire problem down here. I'm not sure why. The fire trucks are getting here just in time. Oh yes, maybe. Oh, why did this get renamed? Oh, no, that's the island. Somebody told us. Let's do it China, or I mean, in India and China. You guys can get smoke detectors, free smoke detectors. Just pick them up. That should lower our chances of having a fire. It should, at least. And let's rezone China, because somehow it got unzoned or something. Beautiful. And is this zone of China over here? This is China as well now. It's Mongolia technically, but it's China now. Me China. Su China. They are cute, I have to admit. Yes, the all, you know, kittens and dogs are cute. Sometimes when they get older, obviously. Some of them don't look cute. That's true. Dogs and cats. I'm like the hairless cat. Sorry, I hope no one's a hairless cat fan, but those are the ugliest cats I've ever seen in my entire life, so I hope I didn't trigger somebody. I'm also going to try to get some sort of roads going down this here, so we can fill out a little bit of Russia a little bit more. It's great, though, that we could start right off of Russia. No, you just made Vietnam, China. China owns all, Marcel. China owns all. We should have like a sub-series on we vote on seeing who can get the most population. Right now there's no parks as well through our whole world, which could be a problem. Or not a problem, maybe we just won't get any growth, which could be a problem. But right now we should probably be more worried about the roads than actually getting more people within the game. Is there water here? There is. Beautiful. And let's add in some more low res here for our Russian comrades. Because Russia's mostly low density. Except for in Moscow, which we could literally make a huge thing. We might want to move the roundabout or something. Not sure yet. Did China shrink? China did not shrink, no. Expansion time, yes. China did not shrink, though. We made it actually a little bit bigger. Oh yes, let's take a look. Let's see how many people are using our 2 metro lines right now. Oh god, you guys are great. The China line has 300 people on it, and the India line has 60 people on it. Which is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's also still fire problems here. We should get those helicopters set up. We should. I'm also going to put a policy here with another smoke detector within Russia, just so we don't have to deal with all these sort of problems as of right now. And I don't know why this isn't zoned as low res. Maybe I must have de-zoned this or never did zone this in the first place. Let's get some more low res here. I don't think there's even a single school within this world as well. You have to look at my NT. You always miss it. Should I just not write? What do you mean? What do you mean? Whew. You have to choose one. Oh, I never did respond. I guess I'm going to choose cats. I admit that they are cute. No, you just made Vietnam, China. China didn't shrink. Sorry. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. China didn't shrink. Expansion time? You have to look at my... I'm sorry, bro. Not enough buyers for products. Instead of don't, do not. Yes. Yes. I'm sorry, Marcel. I'm sorry. Let's get some high density commercial over here as well. How many people are unemployed is the question. 30% unemployed. Great. Not really great. Alright, so that's beautiful. We'll have that hooked up, that train station. I don't know if people are going to come out of the city via train, but people will be coming. Why are people slowing down is the question. I thought I had this set up so people wouldn't slow down. Because this was not a problem, and now it is a problem once again. Probably because there's nothing going on up here. Let's make a... Oh, yeah, we did have this factory up here. Completely forgot. How's this doing? This plastic and petroleum factory, household plastic, is doing fine. I don't think it has ever not been working. Okay, I will. Almost wrote owl. Right, only not from now on. Right, only not from now on, and always in caps. Marcel, yes, you might have to write okay, you might have, because my chat's not like right to the left, to the right on my screen, is all the way to the right on my screen now with the new setup I have. Not new setup, but just the new software that I'm running. So I might not see it all the time. I'm trying to look as often as I can. Just throw an @ in there, and I will try to read it twice. Obviously, as you can tell, me struggling to read. My struggling of language. It's funny, the Europeans have better pronunciation of words than I do, and I live in a only English-speaking country. Well, not now, but a majority of it is. Let's get our walking pathway here. And this walking pathway should allow people, once the train is set up, to walk across. Yeah, let's just make sure everything's hooked up. It is. Okay, great. And that also gives some people a shortcut so they can go through trash stand. We take our beautiful move it tool and let's try to bend this so it's not going through that chimney. You do have to walk by the pollution, but it's fine. It's fine. Also, the guy that was here earlier was saying that we should make a zoo, and I was thinking that we could do a zoo down here within Africa, so we can have a, because it pretty much is a big, like, uninhabited area anyways within real life, so to keep it realistic, we should add a zoo with, like, giraffes and lions and stuff like that. And also, why is it still saying not enough buyers for products? Is that just problems within our own city? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the problem. Where is our commercial zones? We do have commercial zones, and actually none of them are actually complaining about not having stuff this time, which is very surprising. Because usually those are the guys that do have the problems. So maybe we should add in some more commercial. And I think the power grid's all hooked up over here as well. That's beautiful. So we can actually destroy this power line here. Which was a pretty ugly sight to see. I do say so myself. Majority of it, obviously that one's going to have to stay for now. But we're almost close to True Noble, which is powering pretty much the entirety of our city. How is our sewage treatment starting to become a problem as well? We have these new sewage treatment plants, which are very happy I actually bought this DLC now. So now we can keep our less sewage being less of a problem with pollution-wise at least. Russia actually has a lot of farms in real life, as well as in America too, but we're going to do a little bit of farming over here. Oh, there's a big chunk of oil here as well. Tip 1, don't move near it. Oh god. How long you playing? I'm playing today for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, so 30 minutes minimum, an hour maximum today, because I have some stuff to do. I had to do some stuff to do. Usually my streams for City Skylines are about 3 hours long. Usually they are. But today they're not. Today it's not going to be. So sorry about that, guys. Also, I am going to cheat here, so pretend like this was... We're going to get rid of this oil here. Make this some fertile land. I'm not sure if that's actually working or not, but... Yeah, we got some of the oil out, I think. No, the oil's still there. So if we ever want to drill for oil in Russia, we can. Let's make a 4-lane road down the streets. And let's delete the traffic lights because I think they're about to oh, they didn't spawn back in. Great. Okay, that's even better. Let's now run down some farm roads down here. Maybe we can keep the farm across the expressway as well. This is just going to be a huge farm. There might be some sort of houses up at the top, but majority of this is just going to be farmland. So we're going to try to use our gravel roads, right? 2-lane gravel roads. Let's connect that there and then connect this down to here. And we will do one more gravel road connection runoff, whatever you would like to call it, down to here. Connect that up, delete that. And we're not filling up for space. That's not what we're supposed to be doing with these farmhouses. Okay, so to do the farms, we're going to need a farm main house building, which we will actually place here. Not on the main road. But right when you take a right, you can see it. We're also going to delete the traffic light here as well. So once you come in, if you go across the street, it'll be the workers' barracks. So you can see the main house, and then right next to that, there'll be the farming maintenance building. So you could do all your sort of work stuff right here. It does need power, which I guess we'll just run to the wind turbine for now. Water problems as well within up here, just because there is no water connections. And now we can start building some farms. I do often... City Skylines will probably be the main sort of stream that we do on the channel because it pulls the biggest amount of views. So I guess you could say that's kind of selling out maybe. But no, I actually enjoy playing City Skylines. We're going to have some other sort of series as well, like Sims 3, which is currently going on. Once that's finished, I'm going to buy Sims 4 so we can play. We're also going to play Total War series. I think the next one's going to be Napoleonic Total War, and we're going to play as Prussia, also known as Germany. Also known as Poland, a little bit. We're going to be doing that one next as well. So it's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of different kind of games on here. We majority live stream. We do have some videos that are coming out. I do have a Fortnite video coming out. I know not a lot of people like Fortnite anymore, but we do have one with one of our subs. Hey, thanks for the sub, my guy. Thank you so much, bro. I think you just made it as well. On my side, it was 24 subscribers, so you just made the 25th subscriber. So congratulations. Thanks for joining the community. And if you don't probably know, that is Fred, our Lord Fred, which I don't think we could put him in here, our Lord Fred. Let me show you real quick what he is. Oh, it even started as Highland cows as well. He didn't spawn in yet, but we could make him. But I want a lot of farms in this general area. And can I like preset them? Cotton. No, cotton wouldn't grow up here. A lot of wheat would grow up in Russia, I would assume, right? And I don't know, I have to defaultly set it back. No, I don't. Good. We'll get a lot of farms in Russia, just like in real life. There's a lot of farms. I don't think they're this high north. This is kind of like Siberia within real life. We'll get just a whole bunch of wheat farms on this side, and then on the other end. Oh, perfectly. That'll perfectly fit in there. And let's take it off of corn. Put some wheat fields on this side. Good. And this is also complaining about water as well, so let's get a water pipe over there. Prussia is not Germany. I know it's not Germany. Prussia claimed Germany's land. I know it's a completely different faction. But we're gonna... What DLCs do I have? I have... This music's getting a little... I don't think it's loud on your end, but I think it's... Yeah, it's not loud on your end. It's loud on my end. So let me just turn it down on my headset. The DLCs that I do have, I have Industries. I have all the DLCs. I have Industries, After Dark DLC, which includes the bikes, more public transportation, Industries, I think I said that. There was a couple other ones too, like a Soccer Day DLC or Football DLC. There was something else too. There was a couple other ones. Oh, green cities. Oh, European cities. And stuff like that. That is a lot of monoculture. Yes. After Dark is nice. Yeah, I just bought it. What was it, like 2 weeks ago when it was on sale? And this was the first bike road that we like legitly kept. Because we did the Atlantis challenge, but we didn't have bike roads. But you could ride your bike from literally the edge of Russia, the eastern part of Russia. Sorry, the eastern part of Russia, and ride it all the way through here to India to here, which is pretty dope. That was hell of a worth DLC. And also, if you didn't know what kind of cow that popped up on screen, that's a Highland cow. And I'm going to place our boy here. Fred. And of course, Fred has to... Well, this isn't going to be Fred. Okay, Fred is not in this city. He's currently in outer space, as you guys can tell within the wallpaper on my homepage. He's currently in space. So this won't be Fred. This might be his, like, offspring, you know, his cousins and stuff. Once he wants to decide to spawn in, he can. We could see the beautiful cows. We just need some more food. Oh, here he is. Beautiful. These are his like little cousins. That's pretty much like our Lord. Our Lord on the stream. Also, we have a bunch of mods installed within this, so I can kind of like put roads wherever I really feel like I want to. But we're gonna need some grain storage things. I'm gonna actually place these at the end of the farming industry. Our place upgraded as well, which is great. So it's a level 2. Upgrades go by people working, not people working here, not by I forgot what it's called. But grain storage does what? That stores crops. All right. So we'll get a couple more grain storage things on this side as well, so they're not all at the end down here. And then we will have what is this? A large barn that'll keep grain or more crops. Which one stores? I swear to God, I thought one stored animal stuff. So we need a flour mill within here. And does this have to be placed within processing building? Must be placed inside of industry area. Okay. So we'll have a flour storage thing down this main road. That'll make us some flour, and then a cattle shed. We'll place that also over next. Maybe we shouldn't place it there. We're not gonna place a cattle shed yet. A milk parlor that might be needed. Let's place one of the. Why does that produce pollution? Is the question. Or a slaughterhouse. We're not gonna do that yet, but we're gonna have like the flour grain thing here, so people can come in and make some grains and stuff. We'll destroy a little bit of this road so people would just do a quick U-turn real quick instead of driving all the way down there. I should make a big bike path out of the Netherlands. Isn't the Netherlands literally like this little strip right here? Right? If I'm correct, it's like one of these strips. There's not that much room. Or it's this one up here. We could do a big bike path though. Also, I think maybe a problem here is these places might need, well, obviously power. So let's get some more wind turbines over here to be a little self-sufficient, right? But we probably might need a railroad, so trucks don't have to completely come right off here and make these traffic problems. Also, we're going to need abandoned parking along this road here, so people can't park on this road. Ever since I didn't discover the mods, but once I figured out that we can put mods in the game, that was like the best thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life. Not gonna lie. I don't know why I can't select these roads. Yes. But there is a place for one bike path. We'll make all 3 of these countries just a big bike path for them. Yes, we could do that. We're going to do that next episode, though, probably on Friday or Saturday. I'll keep you guys updated on the Discord on what's going on with that. But we will get some bike paths over there. Yeah, a lot of these trucks are going... This one is going to a... What was it? It said... a goods ultimate. I wish it told you where the... Oh, no, it does tell you exactly where he's going. He's going all the way down to there. This tractor is leaving the city. Not sure why. That guy's going right to there. But a majority of our stuff's going to be going down this road. Probably should have a cargo station that will bring... a train station so we can put crap on here to go down to here. The only problem is it might make some sort of traffic problems. like it usually does. Because other people are going to use the railroad as well. But for now, let's delete these roads. Because we don't need them. Because I don't think anybody is coming down here unless they are dropping off their goodies. Schulster. That's how you say his name. Sorry, I've been messing your name up. Oh, we can also add in bigger farms back here as well, if I wanted to. But for now, we're just going to leave it as this. Oh, we should make it so people could drive as fast as they want down here, right, Marcel? The German roads. I don't think you would really drive as fast as you would want down these side streets, but we are going to allow it because it is the fake world. For now, we'll de-zone some of this farmland. Just so we can see it a little bit better. And, by the way, you heard that wants Europe countries to take back... Or you heard that Donald Trump wants European countries to take back captured ISIS fighters. I just wanted to ask if the only theme in Europe... Oh, something... Oh, this says the farm is upgraded. Sorry. That completely distracted me, that sound effect. I just wanted to ask if it is only a theme in Europe or also America. Have you heard... What do you mean take back ISIS fighters? You mean like send them back or take that? Oh no, you said send. Take back captured ISIS fighters. My opinion, I guess, on that, it's in my opinion, so you don't have to agree with it. I believe the world should contribute to destroy ISIS, which Donald Trump has claimed that he has done, which I congratulate him on that. Obviously, there are some, little groups, but within the first 2 years of his administration, he went straight for the strongholds. Within the first, I think it was the first day or two, he destroyed 60% of all their strongholds within the Middle East by just going in there and blowing them up. With General Madness. Currently, he stepped down because I think he's retiring. I don't know who's the new general, the new lead general for the United States, because there's obviously other ones. But yeah, we should all contribute as a world to destroy ISIS. That's my opinion, so you don't have to agree. People that came from Germany, for example, to fight for ISIS. Oh, people that came from Germany, for example, to fight. Okay, obviously that's your own country, so I do not want to step your country's political beliefs. But from an American standpoint, I would be more of a, I guess, I don't know how to say it. I don't know who I would be. I don't think... Bonjour. I don't speak French. I'm sorry. That's all I know. And obviously you typed it, so that's why I said that. I believe, oh, God damn it, Marcel knows French, German, English. Oh, God, he's gonna learn Spanish and every language in the entire world, and I'm over here struggling speaking English and reading it. But my belief is, I guess, if there was people in our country, the United States, that wanted to fight for ISIS, they should be thrown into jail for a minimum of, maybe 10 years. 10 years is a long time to think about it. But if they decided to do some sort of terrorist act, they should be thrown in Guantanamo Bay, which is the United States' prison, actually in Cuba, like right down here. And they should spend the rest of their days. Their terrorist organizations should not be allowed within the world. Okay, I speak English. Okay, I'm sorry. Bonjour, though. Bonjour. Yes, I was already confused. What you were saying? Yes, I was already confused. What? Oh, long story short, what I said was I don't think ISIS should be a part of the world, and I think German and other European countries, as well as the United States, should throw ISIS people in jail for a minimum of 10 years, and then the next sentence would be life in prison. If they were doing terrorist acts, of course. We don't want to falsely accuse somebody being a terrorist fighter when they're not. I know you probably just joined at like probably the worst time. You're like, oh, why are you guys talking about politics? But we are. Oh, also our metro lines as well have actually increased to 500 people using them as well. And there is 7 people using the train. So the train is working, but it's not our main form of public transportation. It is a part of the city, though. People want to come off from God knows where to come to here, they can. I meant Deslon. I personally... I don't know what Deslon is. Let me quick Google search it. I don't know what that is. I don't want to comment on something I don't know. Oh, that's his name. I'm sorry. I didn't even know. I was looking it up. I don't know what that is. That's a dude. Hey, what's up? Um, yes. Thank you for my commenting on my city. We're doing the world map campaign playthrough. Which is looking pretty lit. We are going to be ending it within about like 15 to like 45 minutes. I'm not sure how far I want to go today. And then we'll be continuing the series up on Friday or Saturday. I'll keep you guys updated on the Discord, though, for sure. Russia has this beautiful farm and stuff like that. Maybe we should have a underground... Maybe we should have a link up to this expressway here, so trucks and stuff don't have to go and make traffic problems. They could just kind of just cheat through here. I don't know if that's a shortcut or not. The computers will decide if it's a shortcut or not. Oh, that was a joke. I don't want to be killed. Only joking, America, please. Let's see the unemployment rate as well. 23% unemployed. No one's really educated as well within our city. So that's why these offices are not doing very well. We're going to put some low res here. Or low commercial, actually, sorry. Within these areas. So we could try to get some sort of workers in this area. They should do fine. It should do fine. I'm not sure if it will or not, but it should. Get some people in there. No, I did not. I did not build the world. Somebody built the world themselves, but I'm trying to create the cities as realistically as possible. Obviously, we're going to be working on Europe a little bit more next time, as well as France. Next stream. I do want to fill out Russia a little bit, so maybe we could start working on that a little bit more. We're going to use a little bit low residential roads here. Don't want this all grid pattern, so let's do some curvy roads. Like you guys already know, I like my curvy roads. Not as much as I like my grid. But we could try to fill in a majority of this. Try to stay against these country borders here. And then within here, we might be able to get a like a circle, sort of like thing in. Maybe not entirely a circle. Maybe let's do a Illuminati triangle. Yeah, there's a Illuminati triangle. Let's get it. Also, Illuminati, don't get me. Get the triangle. And I think this all has water, yes. So let's just jump the gun and let's zone this all as low res here. Let's paint this in. Like so. Beautiful. Yeah, we do have a Discord. Man, I wish there was... I might be able to get away so I could translate it, so I can actually read what you guys are doing without going to Google Translate. Unemployment, did that go down once? It did go down a little bit. A lot of people are working at our farm. I think the farm is also growing at... It needs a couple more workers up here. Let's put in regular, I think they are sheeps. Let's do I think maybe sheeps or cows grow up here. Let's do sheeps instead. Okay. I leave to Mars. I don't know what that means. Let's have some like cul-de-sacs here that just kind of like end. Oh, maybe this could link up to here. Yeah, that might look cool. And let's get some more low res here. Low residential. Get that filled in. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Like so. Alright. Get that in there. And we might want to get some sort of parks, because no one has a park right now. Well, we can actually place the Japanese gardens within the Chinese peninsula. Obviously, they're supposed to be in Japan, but we're not going to be able to build too much in Japan anyways. Obviously, maybe you could have one of these garden things here, because it feels like they would be placed within this kind of part in China. Yeah, we'll go for another 30 minutes though, for sure. I think 30 minutes would be another. I think that'd be a good stopping point from here. What is this? This is another tropical garden. You see all these kind of beautiful gardens within the Korean peninsula. That obviously isn't in part of, or not the Korean peninsula, Asia, in Asia. Also, maybe we should get some sort of plazas within the industry areas so we don't place tree stuff down and they instantly die. Get some of these people upgrading and doing their thing. You know how it is. Place 2 of them back to back here if we could. That would be great. Yes, we did. And some of these people might start upgrading as well. Hopefully. Up here we can probably add in some smaller parks. Get these people a little bit happier than what they are currently. Look, Russia's pretty much all beautifully happy over here. Probably not exactly realistic, but in this game, they're pretty happy. We could place a big-ass park down here, too, if we wanted to. Probably wouldn't be too realistic. We might want to go with some plazas down here, because I think this is industry. An industry zone down here. And let's actually place a park here by a plaza, like by the garbage dump. Yeah, it instantly died, those trees. He's gone. So we're back to English. I'm participating in student exchange, and I could tell you, I could tell you get confused if you constantly switch between 3 languages. Hey, I get confused, and I'm not even doing 1 language, so. But that's good. At least you can practice on here. I once spoke to my mother in English. Oh, goodness gracious. Does she speak English or no? You're probably like, "Hey, Mom, how's it going?" And then she's like, response German. See, I didn't even want to attempt to say something in German because I know the only thing that I know is los, which is fire, right? Los. I think that's the only thing that I know, and I think it's called fire or like something like that. I think the unemployment has went up again once again. She can understand English, but she's not good at speaking it. Hey, that's good for her. That's good for all of you guys in Europe. Like over here, we just speak English, or that's pretty much it. Like a majority of people just speak English. There is a little bit of Spanish now, but a majority of it is English. Obviously. Oh, traffic problems. Why do you have to be a thing? And you just said nothing. This was not German. This was not German, at least. Loose? I thought that was a German thing. I saw that in a movie once. A war movie. And they're like, loose, and then everyone started shooting. See, that's where you get your knowledge from. American war films. I also made a little runoff here just in case if trucks are coming off, they can get in this area. Maybe there should be another sort of connection that just goes right into the city over here. Because a lot of people are trying to use this roundabout, which is obviously, as you can tell, is not working out as good as I hoped it would. And let's de-zone this. So, oh, this is a fire station, of course. It can't be de-zoned. So we just gotta actually pick that up and move that. Put a little bit more commercial in there as well. Try to get that all filled in. Let's move that over just a little bit more. Maybe you can remember hello. It means hi. But we also say hi, so you can use that as well. Okay. Hello. Hello. I will attempt to use that a little bit more. Hello. I'm not sure why these... It isn't pronounced hello. Hello. Halo. Halo. Oh god, we gotta like do it like a Discord private tutoring session. Hey, if I didn't know how to read it, the A has to sound different. Sound in German. Oh, Jesus. And it's not Halo as well. Oh, God. Sorry, bro. More people are using the train, too, now, which is great. It just goes straight out. I don't think people are leaving the city, no. So if that kind of runs into our cargo lines, it's not terribly bad. Yeah, we'll go for about another 30 minutes, and then we're going to call it for today. I do want to sort of fix this traffic problem that's currently persisting. Maybe there should be... A lot of people want to go down here and go this way. I don't know why they're not trying to take a left here and go, like, shorter. I think that would be a little bit easier. But I guess you could just take all rights and go around, so you don't have to wait for a light. So maybe we could just do something like this, because they're not doing that. So this will go right, and this will go right. And then this could take a left if they ever decide to go that way. So maybe some sort of people will start attempting to go into this lane and take a left or take a right there. I don't know, we'll find out in a second if they will. You're probably better sticking off to high. Oh god. Oh, I don't think... Oh, see, the police car is doing it. But I think the police car is going to take a left. Oh, no, he just decided to say, screw it. And let's have them turn here, and then you could take a... Go like that here. That might actually start getting people to come down this road. Or start using the other lane. That might... I might actually just have to start forcing people to use it. Because somebody, you could just come around here and just go down. But a lot of people are just trying to go towards, Is this place literally called Penny's? Because in America it's called Denny's. A lot of people are trying to take a right here as well. I don't know. I don't know. Well, we fixed this problem of people coming off of nowhere, but now people are coming here and wanting to... let's take a look within our... this one. A lot of people want to get on and go to the factory area that are currently on this road. And a lot of people want to go to the residential areas as well. So maybe we can have a road that comes off of here and gives them a bypass route instead of them having to go around a roundabout. Try to keep some sort of congestion down. Also, probably should work on more public transportation as well. Whatever I just did just completely messed that up and now blocked traffic completely. I don't know if somebody's... Whatever I did just completely messed all of that up. We have unlimited money on, so let's just clear the traffic and see. Let's see if the new trucks that come through would like to go that pathway. And also, how's garbage doing? It's not doing great, but we could try to throw in some more recycling plants. Try to get our trash land to be a little bit cleaner. Yeah, I'm not sure why they want to go all the way to the left lane and then go to the right. Because that problem is going to keep persisting ever since I added that in. People do not want to keep going straight. Let's draw these lines up a little bit more. Just so we can try to get people to stay in their lane, please. Instead of doing this stupid turn thing. But at least I know now that me just creating that one road made that problem happen. And then this can go over here, so if people want to get over, they can. Also, I think the problem is there's not a runoff down here, so maybe we can add in a runoff here. And then this can go into here, right? And then this can be a 2-lane expressway from here, so there's shouldn't be any problems. Let's take our move it tool and bend this a little bit straighter or curveder, whatever you want to call it. Like so. Beautiful. Just one question: why can you stream early on some days and not always at the same days? Okay, so Marcel, this week. Well, okay, so let me explain it to you. So, with my job at the college, I have to be able to cover events, so I do videos and stuff like that. So I have to cover an event this Saturday, or I'm sorry, this Thursday is a event. So instead of me being off on Thursday, I have to be off on Tuesday, so I don't go over my hours. Yesterday I was off because it was President's Day for the United States, so we were off. Just the whole, our school was off. A lot of schools were off as well. That's what that is. My hours have also been changed to next week. So next week we won't be able to stream actually any time during the morning for me. So I do now go to work Monday through Thursday, pretty much all day. Friday I am off, but I do have to go to the school anyways to go to my class that I have on Friday. So what I'm thinking is on Fridays we can do a shorter stream, about like an hour and 30 minutes, which would pretty much be our normal Thursday stream. All right, we could do that then on Friday, so it'd be moved over. We're gonna obviously I'm gonna put like a whole schedule within the Discord, but yeah, so usually that'll probably be our new Thursday stream. So yeah, but yeah, the reason why I'm not doing it is because this Thursday I have a event to cover on Thursday, so I can't. And also adding this runoff down here has eased up congestion on this roundabout tenfold. A lot of people still want to leave. I don't know why no one's using this road as well. Maybe because there's no traffic lights. I don't know. I hope that makes sense as well, Marcel. Alright, Marcel, have a fun time, my guy. I'll see you soon. Alright, so maybe we could add in a little low res down here and finish up Russia on the eastern part of Russia. Oop, didn't mean to do that. I want more of a curvy road, preferably. Like this. Then we'll do a little link up like that, and then we'll make a dead end down here. Go like that, and then we can fill this with some low res down here. And will be beautiful. Yeah, that looks beautiful. How's our power situation? We have a lot of power right now. Let's take a look at our budget as well. What are we losing money on? Public transportation for sure. It's really expensive to run public transportation just in general. We have no education within the city and very little healthcare. We have no loans out as well. That's good. If we just bump up the tax to 10%, we can make a little bit of money, so we're not always in this red zone down here. Garbage is our main source of what's it called? Expenditure. But I think just bumping our taxes up a little bit in about a week or two, it'll go down a little bit. We don't have a lot of industry or offices. Offices, we're just not making us money anyways, because no one is smart enough to work at the office. How are parks looking? Parks are looking good, except for in this area, so we might want to add another one or two. Let's add a plaza down here at our industry area as well. That should help a little bit. It's not going to help greatly, but it's going to help a little bit out. And I think that's what will end it there for today. Our next stream will be Friday. So we'll have a couple days break so you guys don't have to be all worried. If you guys want to join the Discord, that would be so great. We have links everywhere in the channel, which is awesome, and we would appreciate you guys joining. You guys won't be able to type until I approve you, but I check the Discord every day, every single day. So, but thank you guys so much for watching this second episode of the World playthrough, and we'll see you guys Friday, and it'll be so awesome. And we'll be expanding a little bit more into Europe as well. Alright, peace.